What's up, everyone? I just wanted to go over the BBIO trade, explain what I saw before the stock ended up exploding over 75% at the end of the day today. Let's get this party started. So, we actually click into BBIO. This was not getting too much options volume the month of June. Um, So it didn't really catch my eye until what day is this? This is the 18th. So if you actually click this candle here, I'm going to filter the bids, the mids, and the ask. There was a lot of these 17 and a half calls that were getting hit for 8/8 expiration. Now, mind you, the stock at this time was around $16. Okay. So we saw that there's a lot of 17 and a half calls. I mean, there was some 15 calls in the money. Um, And when I opened it up, at the time, look at this, right? There was over 3.9 million in this trade. But here we go from the 20th, not much volume until the 21st. There was 9,000 in volume. The contract was around $4 at the time. But if we actually dig deeper in this, there was a multi-leg in this trade. 81%. I'm sorry, that's not the right one. Let's go here. Here we go. 73% multi-leg. They were selling an upside call, but which call was it? So we found out once this came in, it was a 30 call. So they were buying a 17 and a half call and they were selling a 30 call. I believe they were also selling a 5, maybe not. It was a 17 and a half, 30 call debit spread. The 17 and a halves had over 3.9 million in the contract. Now, at the time on 620, this had an IV of almost an average of like 170%, right? Now, again, you could have played the options and you would have made a lot of money. I decided to, rather than almost getting screwed from IV, if it went the opposite, I just wanted to play the commons, right? So, again, this is a pretty wide spread in bio stocks. You never really know what could happen. I think they actually came out with a result on something that they've done. I don't know exactly what it was. I can pull it up a little later. But it was apparently successful. So that definitely helped the stock as well. Now, if we looked at the chart, what did I see? So if we go here, so at the time it was June 20th, right? So it wasn't really like a very interesting chart. See, like there was a little bit of resistance here at around 16.77. We got a little pop over to the 18s, held the 16.73 support, and we were kind of just consolidating, right? And our ultimate goal was to just maybe break above 18.73 because there was multiple resistances here but couldn't break. But as long as we were holding 16.87, that was good. Now, obviously, what you can see, the stock went all the way up to 34.22 or 43, finished at 32.32. So if you bought the calls when that first flow came in, that's over 100% in comments, which is insane. I hit 99% of the comments, so that was pretty cool. The options obviously went off, but that's basically how we caught it. We just saw a lot of these 17 and a half calls pour in for 8/18 expiration. They were also selling the 30 call. That's a pretty wide spread, a lot of premium. That's how we entered the trade. Another thing I want to explain is debit spreads. I think a lot of people kind of get a little confused on multi-leg trades, and I'm going to use UPST as an example. This one actually played out very well today. So right. Okay. If I can live, so yeah, I can just pull it up honestly. Bear with me. Yeah, right here. So at 11:08 a.m., there was a UPST 55 call for 7:28 expiration. 3,900 in size came for over 982,000. Now the great thing with this platform is that it shows that it's part of a multi-leg options strategy. So if we open this up, they're buying the 55 call for 7:28 expiration, 982,000, 4,000 in size, and they're selling an upside call for 65 call for 7:28 expiration for the same amount of size, right? For 315,000. Because now, how does this work, right? So, in order to figure out the max profits, this debit spread, you're doing the width of the spread minus the premium paid, right? So you're going to do 65 minus 55 is 10 minus 2.46 minus 0.79. Let's just round it up, whatever that number is. So basically, I don't want to do the math. I don't feel like really doing the math. Width of the spread minus the premium paid is your max profit. These actually went up from 1.72 to around 2.3 in a matter of, I don't know, an hour. Because the underlying when this low came in was at 50.4 UPST. Go to the chart. Go on the 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. My tweet is actually right here. So UPST 55.65 call debit spread, heavy premium, 7:20 expiration. UPST was actually at 49.94. So just as I tweeted this, it hit a high of 53.85. So this is a sweet trade. I mean, heavy size, heavy premium, bull debit spread. Still, obviously, they're longing the stock. And once I saw it break this 50.8-ish resistance, that was it. So again, you can always play debit spreads as well. You do need a margin account, but you can finance that upside call, so you don't have to. You're risking less premium, but you are capping your profits. So that's it for the recap of BBIO and how debit spreads work in the flow or just in another strategy that you might take. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.